Ready?
Ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
We are kicking off a brand new week and we have a great episode for you. We're going to recap our weekends. It was a big weekend over here.
It was
So we're
Kristen's
gonna,
birthday.
yep, it was my birthday, the big 3-5. It was honestly a great weekend. It was so much fun.
Good. Well,
Yeah,
okay, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Summer I Turned Pretty.
we are so excited to talk. I feel like I've seen so much commentary on the Summer I Turned Pretty. I'm like itching to give my take. So yeah,
Same,
that's going to be
same,
great.
same.
And then we are going to talk a little bit about what we were doing at this time last year. We were in Vienna.
Oh,
So
yeah.
some,
Oh,
s-
one
some
year anniversary.
1 year anniversary, right? So some storytelling time. Yeah. Birthday weekend. I was like, go, go, go this weekend. But Friday, we ended up I went with my sister, my brother-in-law, and my two nephews, and then some of their friends to the Luke Bryan concert.
How
It
was
was
that?
it was really good. Luke Bryan, I feel like I've seen him before. You've seen Luke Bryan, right?
I don't think I have. I'm not a big country person.
Oh, you know what? I feel like I just assumed you did because I actually ran into Chris, your husband, at a
Oh,
Luke
yeah,
Bryan
Chris went with his
concert.
mom once. Yeah,
Yes, at
Chris went with
Gillette.
his mom. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love.
July. Well, I was thinking that because didn't you say it was in Mansfield? Was it like the Tweeter Center, whatever that's called?
Yes,
He's
Xfinity
like
Center.
downgraded, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that too. I will say it was hilarious. My nephews are 10, and this was their first concert. So they're playing football. They were having like a great time at the tailgate. The minute we got to the lawn seats, my nephew John just passed out. He slept the entire concert.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God. His first concert.
His first concert. Slept the
That's going to be a
entire
hilarious story someday.
but yeah, just passed out. We had a couple blankets, fell asleep the entire time. My other nephew ended up playing Roblox or something, I don't know, on his phone, like 90% of it. Me, Melissa, and Ross are having a great time watching it. After the concert, we're like, fellas, what'd you think of your first show? They were like, it was great. We loved it.
This is what kids do these days?
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
It was really funny. But yeah, he did a good job. He played the hits, and that's what we're looking for. So I enjoyed it. And then
Nice.
Saturday, I went with my sister also, and her sister-in-law, Nicole, and Nicole's sister, Annie. So it was two sets of sisters. We went into the city to Contessa for brunch. Have you ever been there?
No, where is it?
Oh my gosh, but beautiful. It's right in Back Bay. I think it's on Newberry
Oh.
or, the one right after it. But it's got a rooftop bar, like very
Oh, is
floral.
it
Yeah.
new?
No, I guess it's been there a while. I just had never been there.
Oh.
But yeah, it was so good. And it's a perfect girls brunch out. Ladies, if you're
Oh,
looking for
tell me less. Say less.
exactly, if you're looking for a nice upscale brunch with your girls, Contessa is where it's at. They had amazing cocktails. All the food was
Mm.
so good. And it's like, yeah, a rooftop view of the city and you're downtown, Newberry Street. So it's like it was good. And we went
Not
to
many rooftops in Boston, so
it was a covered
that's
rooftop.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But very like pretty kind of girly floral decor, which I appreciated.
Love that.
Love that. And then we went to see the comedian Nate Bargetzi at the
Oh
Garden.
yeah, I forgot you were seeing the geez, you were a ton of stuff this weekend.
No, literally, like I was
We're
booked
only
and
like halfway
busy.
through, too.
No. Yeah, no, I was booked and busy this weekend. I mean, my goodness, my battery is on low today. But it was great. It was all worth it. Nate Bargetzi was hilarious. He's a dry comic, so he doesn't swear. It's very,
Oh,
he told
why
this
doesn't he swear?
he's just a clean comic. I don't know. I mean, most of what he talks about is like the relationship he has with his wife. He's been married 19 years.
So he doesn't make like dirty jokes too, probably.
No, no.
Hmm.
He was making jokes about how like he doesn't want his DoorDash orders that come at 10:30 at night for the Dashers to ring the doorbell because he doesn't need anyone else in his home knowing that he's DoorDashing Blizzards and McDonald's at, 10:30 at night
Mm.
and paying
Yeah, Chris, that resonates with Chris.
1,000%. He's like, I don't want to, that's why I'm paying $15,000 for this Blizzard for, privacy.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I can appreciate like the jokes because sometimes I feel like comics can be kind of like racist, honestly. So I
Yeah.
can appreciate the clean jokes, but the no swearing, I think that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. He was very funny. I actually really think you'd like it. But I mean, fair.
I'm
Um,
sure I would. I just think swears like make any statement so much more impactful and meaningful.
I can see that. What's your favorite swear? I think I know it.
Probably fuck.
I think yeah, that's what I would say for you. I think me
Yeah. What's
too.
your favorite swear? Fuck.
I think fuck.
Yeah.
It does have like there's emphasis, but I actually don't think I swear that much.
Yeah, I feel like I do.
Yeah, I think you do.
I like do it in front of my kids and I
You
don't
do
know. I
you,
think
boo.
swearing's different these days. Now, like there's more swearing on TV and on the internet. Like it's so accessible to them. So they're gonna hear swears
Yeah,
more.
no, I don't think I have no issue with people who like swear or swear in front of their kids or whatever.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's not in my vocabulary that much. I just don't even think about it.
I guess I never noticed that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't
probably
know.
true.
But
Probably true.
yeah, me and Nate, we're just like clean comics over here.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then Nitin, my friend Nitin and his wife Kavita were in town. They live in New Jersey. And so we met up with them and met their new baby,
Nice. How
Keshav.
old
He's
is it
so cute.
a boy?
Boy.
How old is he?
Oh, I want to say, I mean, baby. I want to say maybe like 6 months.
Oh, nice.
So that was great. And then yesterday, sorry, this weekend it's taken a while. Sorry, everyone.
I told you.
I know.
Told you guys.
And then yesterday, Britt and some of our friends and some of my family, we met at Granite Links, which is this really fun driving range and has like an outdoor bar. And we had an afternoon out there, and it was so much
Yeah, it was a
fun.
blast. It was fun. And it was good because we brought the kids and
Mhm.
we had like the driving range, so that was like a good little activity for them. They could walk around. It was hot, but it didn't, I feel like under the shade it wasn't bad.
Yeah, earlier in the day it wasn't as bad because we had more of the shade. As the afternoon went on, the sun was moving, and it definitely was getting pretty hot out there. I felt our waitress honestly was like the goat. I felt bad for her at one point,
Yeah. Yeah, I did
but
too.
we reeled it in. We started to get like buckets. We were cleaning up. We were I thought conscientious guests.
Yeah, legit every time she came over, someone was like, "Oh, can I have this? Can I have this?" But I feel like you got to expect that when you have like a big group.
Yeah, I think we were fine. Also, Connor's was best dressed. His outfit yesterday.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, he walked in. I was like, "You're stealing the show." He had this cute little red like polo golf tee, and then it matched his little socks, his Spidey socks. He was just so stinking cute yesterday, and he was crushing it on the driving range. Ross was like, I heard at one point, Ross was like, "Connor, whoa!" Like he did a really good job. Damn
Well, he
kid.
practices at Nana Day with Papa, so he's not a stranger to golf. We go to Top Golf every once in a while too. But yeah, Chris dressed up. It's funny because like Chris like cares about what he doesn't like when they like don't match or whatever, and I am just like wear whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
No, oh my
Like you do
God.
you, kid. You do you, Connor. Wear whatever you want. As long as
Yeah.
it's appropriate for the situation, I don't give a fuck. Um, and I like to have him have his own little style. Connor is very particular about his clothing, so it was a big deal that he let Chris dress him. But he did look cute.
He looked so cute. I mean, like father, like son. Chris is particular about his clothes.
Yeah, well, so am I,
Yeah, you
low
are
key.
too. Yeah, you definitely have style. I feel like you've always had like style.
Oh my God, thanks.
Oh my God, you're so welcome.
It's like my goal in life.
Girl, well, you're crushing it. So yeah, that was the weekend. 35. I don't love being 35, but 34, I think was like the best year of my life. And, bring it on 35. I'm ready to see what we got. So,
Yeah, I mean, when you think of it like that, like you're like, oh, would I rather be like 25 right now or 35? Like,
oh
honestly,
no,
kind of 35.
no, I 100% think 30s are better than 20s.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, and you still don't feel old.
No.
That's I feel like going to be the hardest part of getting old is like feeling physically old.
Yeah, I agree. I physically don't feel like I have any like ailments or anything.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Which is why like 30s are kind of great.
I feel like you play the comparison game way more in your 20s than you do in your 30s.
Yeah, that's probably true. I feel like your 20s too, it's all about like, the path you're on, like going to the next thing, getting married, the next thing, like whatever, having a baby, blah blah blah. But then when you get to your 30s, you're kind of like, oh, okay, like I'm here. Like maybe I don't have to like do all those steps that everyone taught me for my whole life that I was supposed to
1000.
do, like in order to become adult. And yeah, you realize that's all kind of bullshit. Wish I knew that earlier.
I totally
But yeah.
agree. I feel like when I was explaining this to someone, I feel like the difference, like, okay, when you're in high school, all you know, your entire world is the people, at least for us in our experience, because we grew up in a town that had one high school and we knew everybody that we grew up with pretty much and since you were
Hmm.
kids. And that's like all you know, that's your whole world. So just everything seems so much more important in terms of like what people think about you. And you're just younger,
Yeah.
obviously. But then once you get older and you have more life experience, you realize that like 90% of the people that you knew at that time, you're never going to really talk to again. And then you do
So
this,
true.
you do the same thing in college. Like you think, oh, everyone's opinions are so important right now. But then you get some more life experience and you realize 90% of those people you're never going to talk to again. So I just feel like
Yeah.
at this age, you kind of know who are the people that have stuck around that really matter. And then everyone else, it's just like, who cares? You kind of realize that it doesn't even matter. So I
Yeah.
feel like
So
that's a
true.
benefit,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. And you're just way smarter.
way smarter. Yeah, totally.
Way smarter.
No, I feel like the 30s are where they're at. I feel like the past few years have been like great. So no complaints. Hopefully it keeps on that trajectory.
It's just flying by.
I know it's so crazy.
I was gonna say, I think our your 34th birthday though was better than your 35th birthday, even though you had a weekend full of plans this weekend
Oh,
because we were abroad.
Brittany and I were sending it in Vienna. We had the best time. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
Fine. I'll kick us off here. It was my idea to go to Vienna. Well, no, I really okay. So we've traveled for Taylor concerts before. We went to Denver, we've gone to New York, blah 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 for
Yep.
Reputation. All of a sudden, everyone else is doing it, even though again we invented that. And going to Europe, which is like our favorite place in the world,
Yep.
to see Taylor, to see the Eras tour cheaper and like you can there's like a pit there, so we were gonna buy like general admission tickets and sit in the front row. And like
Mhm.
people are like, oh, you don't know if you would have gone the front row. I'm like, oh, no, we would have
No,
gone the front row.
oh, you don't know us. We would have
Yeah.
been front row.
There's no doubt in my mind that we would have been front row. But yeah, so I think we were going back and forth. We were thinking maybe Amsterdam. I don't know, but the only one that really worked out was Vienna for some reason. And it was like, at least for me, I used like all of my credit card points that I've never touched before.
Hmm.
I like used all my freaking chips that I've collected from Chris golfing to be like, I'm going away. And of course, we all know what happened. Yeah,
Two
just
days before we're supposed to leave, we get the news alert. I think Gina sent it to us that, or at least to me, that the Taylor Swift concert was getting canceled because of a bomb threat. And
yes.
that was a bleak day.
Yeah, it was like the worst thing that's ever happened to me. No, I mean, I tell people all the time the exact feeling. It's like you're an 8-year-old kid and you wake up on Christmas morning and they're like, "Oh, sorry, Santa didn't come. No Christmas this year."
1000%.
Or it's
Yeah.
like the last day of school and they're like, "Oh, psych, you actually have to stay this summer. It's
Yeah.
not the end of school." Something you're so excited about, and then just like in a matter of seconds,
Yeah.
just crashed.
Christmas was canceled. So we really considered canceling. We were like, are we going to be able to justify? I mean, it's no easy feat getting over to Europe, right? So it's going to be a lot of travel. We literally were going to be there for, I think, less than 72 hours.
Yeah, it was quick.
It was quick. So there was maybe a 4 hour period of scrambling where we were looking into cancellation policies. I mean, we did not buy insurance for like any of this. So
Nope.
you know what? We said, hey, we're just going to send it. We're on to Vienna. And we had the best time in Vienna.
Yeah. And the Swifties turned out in Vienna.
Oh my
That was like the
God.
best part.
The costumes, everywhere you go, like at one point, every single bar that we're walking by is playing Taylor Swift. Like this is the dream.
Legit.
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 We were talking to all of the Swifties. People are just singing in the street. Like
Yeah.
it was awesome. We had
It
so much
was like
fun.
a collection of our people.
It was a collection of our people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And yeah, Vienna, like they pulled out all the stops. They were like all the bars and stuff were like, we're gonna have Swiftie themed drinks or whatever. We're gonna play Taylor music, like come here. And the Swifties came. I feel like our favorite bar was that one that was like a little hole in the wall and
Yes.
they had like these sparkly pink drinks. I don't remember what was in them, but they were sparkly.
They were sparkly.
And they were playing like I think Reputation, like start to finish. So it wasn't
Hmm.
like, this is Taylor Swift on Spotify or something. And yeah, we were just like bopping. And when we were looking around and we were like, oh, look at all these other people just singing these random parts of like Dress or something, like some random song,
Yeah.
like out loud at a bar. Like, this is heaven.
This has happened. And like, there's no one around to make fun of us. Most of our friends
Exactly.
would make fun of us. No one was around to make fun of us. Everyone was on our same level. Like, we were just, yeah, we were vibing. It was so much fun. Also, it was the birthplace of Brittany and I discovering our new favorite drink that we made our
Oh,
entire
Prosecco.
personality,
Yes.
Prosecco.
Prosecco. Hmm.
You would have thought that we had never heard of Prosecco before in our lives. We don't drink Prosecco. I mean, honestly,
Now we do.
now, oh, we get over there because everything's better in Europe. It's not all the crap. They don't have all of
Ugh,
the
no hangover.
no hangover. Everything is just like, yeah,
It's
not,
cheap.
oh my God, so cheap. I think our wines were like $4. You can drink on the
Crazy.
street. You can drink on the street.
Yep. No rules.
Freedom. We love
Freedom.
no rules. If there's one thing that Brittany and I value, freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah.
And having no rules.
And having no rules. So we're drinking on the street. We're singing Taylor. We're, loving Prosecco. Like it was just so great. I think how we found it was we found this one bar that had, or it wasn't a bar, it was a restaurant. They had amazing pizza and they had outside seating. So we're just like sitting on this cute little side street in Vienna and we ordered a bottle of Prosecco randomly. I don't know why. And our lives changed. We were like,
I think it was because like it was like they had a lot of spritzes there.
okay, that
Um,
makes sense.
so yeah, I think that's kind of what got us started on it. But then we were like, oh, whoa, this is like really good. And also like in Europe, they don't have like high noons and stuff. They only have like
Mm,
beer and wine. But like honestly, though, shout out to Vienna. Like those are the best cocktails I've ever had.
it was so good.
Their like thing is cocktails, and I feel like they go all out. But they
Hmm.
but they cost like $8,
Ugh, my
not
God.
18.
Yeah. We loved that place so much though. Remember that we went back there a second day in a row.
Oh yeah, the one I posted of you for your birthday. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
that was like our
yes.
spot.
That was our spot. We loved it.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of ties. That's kind of crazy to reflect and think about a year ago because that was also the birthplace of
Of
the
the pod.
pod. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We did some podcast episodes there, just trying it out for the first time.
We did. We went to a park. We went to a
Yep.
park. We sat down, I think, and we were like, okay, let's just go for it, record our first episode. That'd be hilarious to listen to that back now.
I know. I know. Well, yeah, I feel like it was like lost on my phone for a while, and then I listened to it a few months ago, and that's why I was like, we should just do it. So I'm glad we did. Proud of us.
Me too.
I forgot about your birthday. Remember that?
Oh my God, yes. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Yeah, tell that.
Yeah. Well, okay, so yeah, it was like I knew it was your birthday while we were there. I just like woke up and hadn't thought of it because like, time's all messed up in
Oh,
Europe.
I think I forgot totally.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like I just didn't look at the date and see that it was like 8:10. But yeah, we were like going to this. So actually, we had planned a bunch of like tourist shit and we bailed on all of it, I think, pretty much. Did we do anything? I don't think so.
We planned to go see an equestrian show. We planned a 2-hour walking tour. We're like, we're going to kill it. We're going to do all of the things in the morning. Didn't make it to any of it.
Didn't make it to any of it.
I think we just bailed on the equestrian show. We were just like, nah, we're not
It was
doing
too
that.
early.
Yeah. And then we get to the walking tour because Brittany is a huge history buff, specifically
Hmm.
World War II.
Yes.
And the tour was about Hitler. He had spent time in Vienna, right? Or he was from there or something.
Yeah, I think he's like from Austria.
Yeah. So we get to the tour and we realize that this is a 2-3 hour walking tour. The tour guide hands out headphones and headsets. And Brittany's like looking at me. She's like making eyes. She's like, don't take the headset. Don't take the
I was
headset.
like, don't get the headset.
I'm like, what? What are you talking about? We need to get the headset. This is a tour. And she's like, Kristen, if we get the headset, we're locked in. No freedom.
Yeah. Yes. That's
No
not how I
freedom.
travel.
No, we need an out. I don't want to be trapped. I don't want to be trapped. all I needed to hear. We ditched the headset and we literally were just like, all right, we're out of here. Let's go get some Prosecco.
Well, no, that's when we like almost got kicked out though, because that's when I realized it was your birthday.
Oh, yes.
Remember? We were like standing in the crowd and they were like trying to get everyone headsets and I was like running away trying not to get a headset. And then I think it was Heather like texted in our group chat. It was like, "Happy birthday, Kristen." And I went, "Oh fuck, it's your birthday?" Like yeah. And everyone stared at us and then we ran away.
Oh my God. Typical loud Americans. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, it's your
So
birthday.
typical. I was like, "Holy shit, it's your birthday." So then we ditched the stupid tour and I think we went to like the Ritz or something, right? We got like a fancy drink.
Yeah, something way better. It was the
Yeah,
best choice we made. Yeah.
it was. It really was.
The only bad thing that happened on that trip, and it was the only time I think I've ever traveled and actually felt unsafe at some point. So thank goodness it happened the very last night we were there. We were getting every night we were there, we got gelato from across the street from where we were staying. There was this cute little gelato shop. So we're sitting where we can see our hotel. And this drunk guy, no shirt, he was a big dude. I mean, that guy to me looked like he was like 6'5" or something. Like I
Yeah,
remember
I feel
thinking,
like it wasn't even that late too. It was like 7:30.
yeah, it was. I mean, it was definitely sun had set, so I think it was
Right.
nighttime, but it wasn't crazy late. Yeah, and all of a sudden he like sees us and he kind of just starts beelining towards us, and he crosses the street, and I think I looked at you and said, "Hey, Britt, like eyes up, let's go into the hotel."
I think I'd already noticed him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And so we see him cross the street. We immediately get up, start walking towards our hotel. And that's when we notice that he turns around and starts following us. Remember?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, and this guy was scary. He was like a skinhead.
a
Like he
thousand,
if he lived 100 years ago, he'd be a Nazi.
1,000. So then we get into the hotel. Oh, I forgot about this. We loved the people who worked at the hotel. Remember?
Oh yeah, they loved us.
They loved us. Yeah. They were
Yeah,
like
they're
our
so nice.
besties. They were so nice. But yeah, well, that's what we were saying. They care about hospitality. Like they want you to have a good experience.
Yeah, I know. It's not just about making money,
Right.
it's
Right.
squeezing every dollar out of you. It's like, oh, yeah, we want you to have a good experience. So there's free like banana bread or whatever. Like they would never do that here.
No, no. Oh God, no. We get in there and all of a sudden we tell the guy, the concierge, what's going on. And I don't remember the exact sequence of events, but then that dude like presses his body up against the full length window.
Yeah. And
And
then they got scared too in the lobby.
yes, and then they got scared. So we immediately like jump and run back to the part where there was a stairwell and he couldn't see us. And as we're turning the corner, we see him charge into the
Oh,
hotel.
that was the scariest. No, well, we stood by the door. Like we couldn't see. There was a little window in the door that
Mhm.
you could like peek out. And we stood there for like 2 or 3 minutes and we were like, okay, I think he's probably gone now. And then we
Yes.
like looked out the window and he's fucking charging right back at us.
Yes.
That was scary.
That's
That was when I was the
exactly.
most scared.
And the concierge put hands on him, like had to physically stop him. He had to put himself in between us and the guy. And then we just flip out and we luckily were able to catch the elevator. But do you remember
Hmm.
our adrenaline was like so high and we were like,
Yeah.
did we leave? Is the concierge okay? Like, I remember we kept being like, do we need to call and like make sure he's like fine? Like, it turned out to be fine. He,
I
just said
think
that
we went back down or called or something.
we
I don't
called.
think we went
Yeah.
we called. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So
But
that,
yeah,
that
hopefully
was
Chris never hears this because that's not
totally
helping my case for future Europe trips.
okay. Yeah. No, Chris, it was totally fine. It was like not even a big deal. It
No,
was,
don't worry, he doesn't listen.
yeah. Okay. So we're good. But yeah, that was the only bad thing. I remember after that, we were like, okay, it's time to go home. But overall, that trip was such a fun, like,
Yeah. Vienna is like a hidden gem, I feel like. The food was so good.
so good, so
The
cheap.
drinks were so good, so cheap. It was like, oh, remember the clothes there everyone was wearing? It was like
Oh my God.
1995 and we were like, "Oh my God, we're so stylish." Like
Yes. No,
we
that
look
was
so good compared to these people.
that was crazy. I forgot about that. It felt legit like we were transported in time.
Yeah, like across the board, like the amount everything cost, like what people were wearing, the technology,
Yes.
everything. It was
Everything.
very back in time. But yeah, no, it was, but everyone was so nice there. And I feel like they're all about like, I love how they, everything's about like decadence and like
Hmm.
making, all the cocktails had like all the bells and whistles and stuff like
Hmm.
that. And like all their, sweets and stuff were like so good. Um, But yeah, but the downside was there, it was definitely a very like white
Yes.
area.
Oh my God. No
You can
diversity.
still tell that like, yeah, the Nazis like impact is still there. Um,
But
which was
yeah,
kind of sad. But
overall,
otherwise, it's great.
I will say, not to toot our own horns, we travel well together and
Yeah.
we can have fun anywhere. So like we kind of knew we were like, whatever, we're gonna have a great time. And we did. And
Yeah.
it was, I feel like it feels, I can't believe it was only a year ago. To me, it feels like it was longer than a year ago.
Yeah, probably true.
But yeah, speaking of Swifty, Taylor talk, we do have an update. And this is breaking news, so we do need to mention it. Swifties, run, don't walk. Go to Taylor Nation and then on Instagram and go to the New Heights Instagram. We think something's a brewing. We're just
We
gonna
gotta
call,
repost this. I'll repost it.
yeah, repost it. New Heights put a teaser for their episode coming out on Wednesday, which is the 13th, and they have a cutout of who the guest is. It definitely looks like Taylor.
It's like a shadow. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
it's like a
outline.
shadow.
It's definitely her.
It looks like her. Also, Jason is repping Era's merch. And then in the same day, Taylor Nation posted a story. And in that story, they say something along the lines of like, remember when Taylor said, I'll see you in our next era or in my next
Yeah, like
era?
thinking about when Taylor said, I'll see you in my next era. Like, what the fuck? That is the most exciting thing of all.
Yes, absolutely.
But Taylor
So,
Nation, like that, don't. I hope they're not trying to trick us though. Like with the countdown thing, it's like whatever, have your laugh, blah blah blah. But like, don't fuck around with talking about her next era and like trick me on the internet, okay? Taylor Nation, if you're listening, don't do that.
please don't do that.
Please don't do that. It's just taking it too far, okay?
Yeah. But
So, yeah, I feel like I'm pretty confident she's at least going to be on the show.
I definitely think it's too obvious. It's almost too obvious. Also, like now that there's so much stuff coming out, like a flurry in the past couple of hours about this, I just think there's more and more. Apparently, Taylor Swift's label, Republic Records, commented on the Taylor Nation Instagram post with an orange heart. And in the post, she's like wearing orange, which I could see that Chiefs colors
Yeah.
are red and yellow. It makes sense that the next
Oh,
like
and I was thinking doesn't have an orange one yet
right.
album.
I
So,
mean, it all makes sense.
yeah. Damn.
So we think something's a brewing. Stay tuned. We will keep you abreast as we hear more. But
Oh
I'm
my God, I will
confident.
shit myself if it's like new music or something.
Heard.
Um,
But last and not certainly not least, our final part of the episode, we are talking about Summer I Turned Pretty. Episode
oh
5
yes.
dropped. Yes, I'm
We've been waiting for
so
this.
oh, we've been waiting for this. I didn't disappoint. I thought it was a great episode.
Yeah, I thought it was great too. I didn't like that peach scene, which I
Oh,
feel
you
like is like a big
didn't.
no, I thought it was weird as fuck. Um, and I hate to say this, I feel like I love Conrad because he's so cute, but I feel like he's not a very good actor.
Oh, really?
And I don't think him and Belly's chemistry is like that great.
Oh, that's so interesting. I did not have that takeaway. Um,
Yeah, I know. It's like I don't want it to be like that, but that's how I felt.
I mean, hey, that's fair. I I thought that he did a good job. Like, I feel like he does a good job of like the smoldering, kind of staring at her. I just loved that it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the episode was like Conrad's point of view, so you got to hear his inner thoughts, like the whole. And
yeah,
I feel like watching it if without that commentary, like I mean, it just adds so much because he's obviously not acting on any of his like emotions, but you hear him say to himself like, weakling or like, don't do it before he invites her to go to
yeah.
Michael's, which, oh my God, he's just
I mean, he
like,
definitely has it the hardest.
oh my God. No, that's my biggest takeaway from the episode or like when I left the episode was like, I just want Conrad to be happy. I don't even care if
I
it's with
know.
Belly. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I didn't even feel like I was like so obsessed with them. It was more like I love him.
I love him. I saw this take online, so this wasn't my thought, but we always talk about the music on this show, and the music is such a big part of the show. But it was all like old school music this time. It
Oh,
was kind of a
yes.
different vibe, like a ton of Otis Redding, Wild Horses played during the Peach scene, like Into
I
the
feel like I need to look
Mystic.
up the songs in it.
I wrote some of them down. So two Otis
Okay.
Redding songs, These Arms of Mine, and That's How Strong My Love Is. There was a Fleetwood Mac song,
Love
Songbird,
that.
Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones, Into the Mystic. I didn't write down who sings that one, but you know that song. It's like
Yeah.
yeah. Linger,
Oh
Cranberries.
yeah, I remember that one. Yep.
And they did have one Harry Styles song, Cherry.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Cherry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cherry.
Yeah. I thought I noticed the music for sure. In this last episode, I was like, oh, this music is really good.
Yeah,
No Taylor
it's
though.
well, I think, but
But
they were saying it's because like it's Conrad's episode. So like it was almost, it
oh,
was
I kind of like that. They like
exactly,
tailor the music to him.
exactly. Like I feel like a lot of like the pop girlies are in a lot of the other episodes, and it's like that's like Belly's type of music, but
Mm-hmm.
Conrad's was
Mm-hmm.
much more, yeah, like old school classic.
Yeah, I like how they did that.
Me too. And I noticed the same thing with his outfit. Did you notice that he was wearing like a very classic, kind of almost reminded me of Ryan Gosling in The Notebook, his character's style. Like it was just like a plain
Mm,
white tee and like
yeah.
plain,
Pleated pants.
yep, pleated pants. So I just feel like they're trying to, with the music and the costume, try to give him this very, I keep saying classic, but that's the word that comes to mind. Just,
Yeah.
timeless look.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
And he crushes that.
Totally. And I feel like that's different than Jeremiah.
Oh, no, yeah, Jeremiah. I feel like I think if it was a Jeremiah point of view episode, because they did one for him last season. I don't remember what music
Oh,
was
they
in it.
did?
Yeah, they did. I don't remember what music was on there, but I could see his being much more current music.
For sure. He's like
Hmm.
frat boy. I feel like 101.
Yeah, total party,
Whatever
upbeat.
frat boys listen to.
Yep, sure.
But yeah, they made him, feel like they were probably trying to show like the contrast between like Conrad and Jeremiah, but like Jeremiah's kind of turning into a bridezilla.
Oh,
What's
I
that
know.
about?
I think that was smart how they did that. How they were shown. It was very clearly to show that like Conrad is like takes care of Belly, like sees what she needs with like the flower thing when he was like, just do the
Mm-hmm.
hydrangeas, just like whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then Jeremiah like threw a little bitch fit about the cake, which was so stupid.
Yeah.
I was like,
Loser.
who cares?
Yeah. If you care, like if people care about the cake at your wedding, they're a loser.
Loser behavior.
I mean, sorry. It's just like, who gives a shit? You're supposed to be having fun by the time the cake comes out.
Totally. But they very clearly did that, I think, to
Yeah. Yeah.
make it like
Make you
show
not like him.
and
Yeah.
just show that Conrad's like better for Belly. I feel like he like comforts her and like Jeremiah was like stressing her out. But yeah, I feel like that was kind of a good point. That's a lot of what I've seen online is that scene, people talking about it.
I feel like I would be interested to talk to someone who's Team Jeremiah and like understand why.
I know. I can see there was an argument for it. I could see why back in season one, because Conrad was so like
Right.
aloof and distant. But now that we know him better and know like why he's like that, I don't see how you could have an argument for Team Jeremiah.
Yeah, right?
Totally. No, I don't think so at all. Another thing I noticed about this episode, the scene with Conrad and his mom when he's
Oh
crying.
yeah. That was so
Oh
sad.
my God, that broke my heart. That
Yeah.
was, so sad. Also, Laurel wasn't in this episode.
Oh yeah.
She needed a break. She's doing the
She's
Lord's
doing the
work over
hard work
here.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
She's trying to
carrying,
get that wedding canceled.
right. But yeah, the peach scene, I didn't hate the peach scene. I just,
Oh, I thought it was so weird. I felt so awkward the entire time watching it.
that's so funny.
But I mean, I'm an awkward person. When I don't like things on TV that make me feel awkward. So,
Sure.
like, what's that? Married at First Sight. I hate that. I hate that show.
I mean, I love that show.
It's so awkward.
Uh, I feel like the Team Conrad girls were kind of fed this episode. And
Finally,
finally, we needed it. Ugh.
I am trying to remember if they showed a preview for this week's episode.
I feel like they don't normally know. But I mean, I feel like everyone had that collective, just feeling at the very end when Conrad and Belly are having dinner, and then you just hear Jeremiah's voice as he comes in the door.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It was like that
So
collective,
painful.
so painful. Also, okay, now that we're saying that, The one thing that like really pissed me off this episode is like, Jeremiah, can you just like not, be all over your girlfriend in front of your brother? Can you guys just like
Yeah.
chill out for 2 seconds and not be like, all over each other? You know that Conrad still loved her. Like, can we just have a
Yeah.
little respect?
Yeah.
I
Do you think
can't.
he does know that Conrad still loves her?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, he knew at least when even if it was 4 years ago, he knew when he was getting together with Belly that Conrad still loved Belly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, he
like,
knows.
reel it in. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of like mean. I totally agree. F
But
off, Jeremiah.
F off, Jeremiah. Like, go and you're gonna save your dad's company by notes as an intern by noticing
Oh,
that a whole financial report was incorrect.
wait, I will say though, like that part, I forgot about this. Like when they're at the work, when they're at work, like their work communication is so like unrealistic. Like the guy, like for example, like their dad, Adam or whatever his name is,
Mhm.
like comes over to their little like intern table and is like, I have an urgent request. Like see your pings or see teams for the details and like that would never happen, you know, like
No.
no one would walk up to you and be like, oh, I have an urgent request, but like look at teams, like or like I don't know, he was just like the numbers aren't adding up, I can't figure out what's going on. Like it was just so like Hollywood work
Oh my God.
matter.
The
The
numbers aren't
numbers aren't
adding
matching up.
up. Oh, it's like, okay, so again, you lonely intern who can't, they are stressed that you can't remember to get extra dressings for the lunch order. You somehow, all of these numbers bypassed teams of like financial experts, but you caught it.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a bit Jenny, take a note. That wasn't the best, but that's okay.
yeah, that's okay.
Um, yeah, it was a great episode. Can't wait for Wednesday. So
I know.
that's all the time we have for you guys today. Thanks so much for listening in to another episode. We'll be back on Wednesday. We hope you all have a great rest of your week.
And tell everyone you know
Smidgen.pod.
about us. Like us, share us, comment, whatever.
Do it all. Bye.